Hey, welcome back to Movies Way Out. I am your host, David. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 horror movies that you missed. These movies are definitely among my favorite horror movies of all time. Not all movies on this list are ghost movies, but they do provide immense horror experiences. So without further delay, let's start the video. The first movie on our list is Ritual. This movie was released in 2014. The movie features a couple of friends who decide to go hitchhiking in Sweden for a nice break from work. However, things suddenly get worse when they feel like someone is watching them and following them on their whole journey. As the movie proceeds, things get even worse for them. What happens to them? Who was following them? Did someone get murdered? You will get all these answers inside the movie. Another good thing about the movie is its short duration. It is only 1.5 hours long, which makes it even more interesting. The second movie on our list is Sinister. This movie was released in 2012. The movie revolves around a writer who is searching for a mind-blowing story. Later, he finds out about the house in which 4 people committed suicide. To do his research, he decides to move into the same house with his family. Later, he finds a box inside the house with some tape recordings about the lives of the people who were living there before. As he watches the recording, he gets shocked as the recording also contains scenes when all the people died. Things get even worse for him and his family. What happens to him, you will find out in the movie. The third movie on our list is The Black Phone. This is by far one of the most horrifying movies of all time. The movie was released in 2021. The movie's plot is set around the 1970s era. The movie starts with a man kidnapping young boys. After this, we see a young boy, who is also the main lead in the movie, getting kidnapped by this man. The man then locks the boy inside a basement. The basement was empty apart from an old landline phone, but the strange thing about that phone was it was also disconnected. After some time, the phone rings. Now, all about this movie is suspense that I don't want to ruin. The events that are going to happen to the boy are almost unpredictable. And if you even think about watching a movie, this has to be the one you should watch. The movie is filled with horror experiences, and you will get hooked to the story every second, which is unlike most horror movies. The fourth movie on our list is Talk to Me. This is by far the most horrifying movie of 2023. The story of this movie is very different from a common horror movie, which makes this one even more special. The movie shows a hand-like thing that can be used to call ghost entities in real life, and eventually, this thing gets into the hands of some friends who start a game leading to the opening of the gate between the ghost world and the real world. Now, what happens to them is a mystery that you will uncover in the movie. The last movie on our list is Conference. I will not necessarily call it a typical horror movie, but this movie does provide immense horror experience. This movie was released on Netflix in 2023 and is a horror mystery-based movie. The movie's story shows a group of people who are attending a conference at some place. But things take their worst turn when a masked man enters the scene and starts killing the attendants in one of the most horrifying and brutal ways you will ever see. Now, who was this masked man, and why was he killing these people? You will find out about this in the movie. The movie also shows some disturbing visuals, which you will definitely love. Thanks for joining us in today's video on the top 5 horror movies. Which one are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling movie recommendations. Stay tuned for our next cinematic adventure.